YouTube, what's up? Mason here back with another video. Market forecast. I haven't been posting, I haven't posted I think all last week. Really busy, but the market's been good, man. The market's been very good. Had a lot of play setups last week. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you guys like exactly what all setup that took place last week. I might be able to, but I'm gonna show you the plays for this week that I'm anticipating for. And yeah, let's go after it. So, we always start off with gold. Gold, when was this? So week before last, gold was just hitting corners left, right. But it's also me understanding not just technical, but fundamental. And remembering certain plays that took place prior to what's going on. So I remember the week before that, we had this setup that we was anticipating for the area of interest for a buy. Price broke, retested up perfectly, bought up, broke these highs. I had a zone here at one point, but I had to adjust it afterwards because price started to respect this area as resistance, so I had to adjust it. But broke this area, retested it, bought back up again. Then when it brought back here, I remember this was around, what do you call it? The federal fund rates. And I remembered months prior to this, price did the same thing where it bounced up for no reason, like no type of indication, like no news. Because gold usually moves very big when news events come out as well, but it wasn't no news event to make the candle just continue riding up this way. So because I saw this, I remembered the same thing months prior. So as soon as this happened, this was around 12 or 1, I went right into that trade for the sell, nice little stops, and I took my targets all the way back down here for TP. After that, price respected it, and then what it did afterwards, broke support, broke structure there, retested this area as support, came back up, started a new one, and came all the way back up there, caught that one as well. That was NFP, caught that nice buy. Actually, this was NFP here, I believe. This was before NFP. Caught this buy, and then it just consolidated. Then NFP came out. I went in this trade for NFP around 8 in the morning here, around 8. So I think like 30 minutes before the news event came out, when this never even went in the drawdown, just sold it all the way back down here to the support area. Had a break, was anticipating for a retest to this area to actually get some kind of sells. Price didn't give me the indication for the sell, rallied back up, retested it, and this was the last trade I took on Wednesday of last week, where I had the break retest. If I put the fib back on this was my fib, and it hit that negative 27 perfectly. So that's just where I took it to. Wasn't a big win type, like I won't say big win, but wasn't that much of a pip that I usually do go for, but it was good, man. Afterwards, I had price to try to break this area when it did, retest to sell back down to these lows, but I remember the price didn't respect it here before. What makes you think price is going to respect it here again? You understand? So you ought to take that into consideration too. Price respected the support, respected it. So if price comes back here a third time, you won't see price respect that because it already did it before. Price broke it, didn't respect. So what makes me think it's going to respect here? So I had an indication still that I want to see sells, but if it was to break again and give me some kind of confirmation, I'll buy back up here or even a bit higher. But price came back up, wicked at these areas, and sold back down. So right now, what I have for this week, I'm keeping an eye on this same area right now. keep an eye on this area for gold, and I'm also going to keep an eye on this area here. Put price in a box. So I need to see price either break this area, retest that, give me a second, break, retest, and sell there, or I need to see price come back all the way up here, break, give me some kind of retest, either if it's there or back here, and then buy back up. So I need to see price do either one of those moves for the week. That would be my goal analysis for that. If I go on the 4 hour, let me see what's going on in the 4. Yeah, so price is still looking, I want to say pretty bullish. This was the high, made a low, hasn't broken this high back as yet. So price is still kind of bearish in a way. Well, it started a bearish trend. This was the last low. This was the high that made that low. Price hasn't broken that high that made the last low, so it's still kind of in a bearish structure right now. Could be consolidation, so we could have this bounce down there for this, for this to go back, potentially back down here again, what we could possibly have for gold. Also have this trend line on the 4 hours being respected, so we have the bounce there again, the bounce and the rejection. Now we actually got the break there. So that's something I want to keep an eye on as well when it comes to trading. So you see on the 1 hour it's showing a little bit differently. The 1 hour we're actually seeing some of the breaks, but every time it breaks, it pushes back into that trend line. So that's a significant thing you want to make sure you keep an eye on. Same thing, I have price bounce there, broke it, pushed back into it aggressively, but now price finally breaking this one last time again. So we want to be mindful of that, like I say. But all in all, that's what I'm looking for when it comes to gold itself. I want to see if it could break, retest, break, retest, and that would be my for gold. For GU, I had the same thing for GU, so we're not going to go all the way back to here. We're going to look at what took place last week. So last week, what took place, we had these lows that we wanted to break and retest. It finally did break. Gave it a minor retest there. Pushed down. Rallied back up. Then it broke this again. Because right here where it broke, I needed the retest to go out to sell. When it pushed up, this would have been an indication to try to buy if you had some kind of rejection and bullish momentum. But when I see it broke all the way back down, I said, okay, I could possibly look to see if I could get a pullback to go lower. The price continued to rally back up. They didn't give me any indication that they wanted to sell. So for now, with this, I would mark this right now. And I would mark this right now. So I wouldn't look at this area anymore. I'll be looking at this area here. This is what I'm looking for and anticipating for. That. And I'm looking at this area here. I need to see what price gives me at these areas before I move into anything. Price give me a break out of this, I look for a pullback, and I would start to target these highs here. And then if price were to give me the break below, the only pace I would carry this would be back down to here. So I'm not even sure if that would be a trade I would want to get myself into, because that's so little. That's a small move, so it won't be such a big, yeah, 50 pips. I wouldn't really be interested in that unless that was like a gold move where I know that I can move aggressively and quick. But that is what I'm seeing now, so I can remove this prediction that I had last week and be looking for something for this week. If I go and check this out, what do I have now? Let's see. Okay, this is nice right there. So price is respecting these areas here, as we can see. So we're going to handle step. Okay, so this is nice. This is nice. So actually, this would be the best break and retest right there. But you can also even look for this area here to be broken and give you some kind of retest. Like that, because it would be breaking the trend line as well. So some people, like I say, use the trend line breaks and retest. I don't. I use structure. I use support resistance break and retest. So even if you get somewhere like this, then you actually could see if this could continue to break down below this. Once it could break and close below this low as well, then you know it has the potential to go all the way down here. And this would be a way better setup for me to take. If I were to get this type of setup here, this would be a very nice setup here. 80 pips, yeah, I would go more for that right there. But that is GU right there in a nutshell. Let me see. Yeah, so we're out of the consolidation that we were in. I remember it was a couple weeks back where I said that we were in this whole consolidation right now. I said we were in this whole consolidation. We could see price going back to this area at one point. Price went back up to the highs, almost a little bit to the highs before actually dropping. But now we've finally broken out of the consolidation on 4 hour. So we're getting a retest now. So we could potentially get a drop again. We could get a drop this upcoming week. So that's something we want to look at. But yeah, so I'll be looking forward to that right there. What else do I see now? But yeah, so I'll wait for this to break, retest, sell. Nothing hard, nothing difficult, nothing complicated. UJ, same thing. So you notice when the dollar is strong, the gold would usually sell. So I am potentially looking for sales on gold. And if that's the case, I will be looking for buys on UJ. But UJ is in some consolidation right now, like on 15-minute. This is where I have to now block out and start to trade the minor structure within this right now. So right now would be the box that I have right there. Price is trying to break out of these areas but can't. So the price can break and close out of these areas, then I would have a break and retest of this area now. And actually sell just in here right now before actually rallying up. But with divergence, price don't always have to give you a break and retest. That's just what I wait for with any type of structure. I don't trade the breakouts. I'll just wait for it to give me what I need, and then I'll go from there. Do I have don't like nothing right there right now. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing right now. I'm still waiting for this. Still the prediction that I had from last week. Just waiting for it to give me the break, the retest, the buy. This one, I had this for break and retest last week as well. Was it last week? Yep, last week. I was a break and a retest. Price came, almost retested it. I caught some of the sell on this. As soon as I entered this, price just started melting. And when I saw that it didn't hit my area of interest, and I actually wanted to go lower to here, I had to come in the realization, because I wanted to fill out most of this wick. But I had to come in the realization that when you're looking at structure ratio, what is the closest thing that price can get back to make a structure? So I have this as my highs. I created the last little low wick before the push up. So I was anticipating for price to try to come back to here and also fill the gaps. But I had to also be mindful that this was a strong area that price played in. And this is exactly right where, and soon I came out of it, price just started to reject and went the opposite way again. I was like, damn, lucky thing I took what I needed to take and call it one over. But yeah, I see UJ to still make the same analysis, the same setup, so I'll move this to here. Put this right there by the same candle, and that would be for me right there. I'm not gonna go over GJ, to be honest. GJ look like almost the same thing. It's looking like the same setup, but what divergence there. So my divergence was just I need to see price break this area right now, retest, and start to drop. And then NAS, I don't have anything for NAS right now at the moment. I need more structural form in order to go with NAS. Other than that, so I got a setup for gold, GU, and UJ. That's the only setups I have right now at the moment. Right now it is 4:59. So 1 more minute before, well, actually I want to say 1 more minute, markets open up now. So we just wait, don't rush anything for this week. Stick to your trading plans, continue to pray, continue to have faith, believe that God is for you, believe that He wants nothing but the best. Believe in yourself, you know what I mean? Believe in yourself. It'll take you a while, but you'll get there shortly. It took me a while, but now I'm here, you know what I mean? Hope you guys have a great week, great trading week. Hope you guys make some money or learn something valuable, whether it's a win or loss. And yeah, you guys, just be safe. Peace.